Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing a bunny wreath with some items that I got from Dollar Tree. We got the ring from Dollar Tree. We got the bunny head from Dollar Tree. We got the this little mesh right here. I have some ribbons, and then I have another ribbon. These ribbons I got from Michael's, and then the thread right here got from Michael's, and then this right here I got from Michael's. And you see, it looks like, to me, it looks like it would be almost like fur. I actually got this stuff on clearance because it was on clearance. So anyway, so I'm gonna try this. I've never made it before, so it's gonna be trial and error. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off all the tags. I'm sorry, it's going to make a lot of noise. All right, now I'm going to start with this ring, the body first. Now, I have seen some people, because see, it's gonna look like this. That's gonna be your body, and this is gonna be your head. So let me show. That is what it's gonna look like right there. Now, I have seen some people that they have cut these to get an extra one off to where the body won't be so big, but I'm gonna leave it as is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of these. All right. Find the end of it. Watch me have to take the whole thing undone before I find the end of it. Oh, right there. Look at that. Okay. Found the end of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie it. I'm going to tie it right here. Well, what I might do, I might tie it around this way to that way. Hopefully y'all can see this. Tie it in a knot. Like I said, I have never made one of these. This is gonna be like trial and error, as I said. All right, now I'm gonna wrap that so that way I might do it around this way and around this way. Let's do it one. That would be easier. And tie it again. Make sure it's all secure. Like I said, not a professional here. Trial and error. I'm going to try to make one. Never done it before. It's just something I wanted to try. I like making the wreaths, as you can tell, you know, since we made the Christmas ones. So, anyway, alrighty. Now, is what you're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a good amount. Of these. And then I'm going to cut it. So, all right, maybe that should be enough. Let's see. We'll just cut it. All right. Now, is what you're going to do. You're going to wrap it all the way around. And this is going to take a little bit because like I said, especially having to do it like this, like this. So I'm not going to show all of it. I'm just showing how I'm wrapping it for a little bit. And then I will cut off the camera and then I will come back and show it wrapped up. Because like I said, it would take a long time. And that's just a lot for y'all to watch me just doing nothing but wrap this whole thing. So, as you can see, all I'm doing is wrapping it. All the way around. And then this is what it's going to look like. That's what it looks like wrapped around. You see how it almost looks like hair. Okay, as you can see, I did not cut enough. So, is what I'm going to do. So I am going to tie it right here. Around, so that way it will be tied and then I'll have to cut some more. And that's what I'm going to do with these little pieces right here. The last little piece right here, I'm going to put it underneath just underneath some of the other ones right there. So that way I can cut some more. So that's what it looks like so far. And I need to cut some more to finish putting right here. So let's do that now. Cut some more. And hopefully that is enough. And then is what I'm going to do. I am going to make sure you can see this. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it around a couple of them right here. Kind of like loop it. And then that way I can tie it. All right. And then with the extra, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it underneath here. A couple of them. So that way it'll be tucked underneath it. And then now, all I have to do, again, is just start back. And then wrap. Which this time I kind of went backwards, but let me do it this way. The easiest thing to do. Alright, so now, all I'm doing is now wrapping it around again. Just still wrapping it. And I try to wrap it kind of tight so that way you won't see all of the, none of the bars. So just make sure you wrap it tight. Okay, we're now getting to the end to be able to tie it off. My nose is itching. Alright, now, so what I'm going to do, going to put it through here, and I'm going to tie it. So now I have it tied, and is what I'm going to do. The rest of this, I am going to do the same thing I did with the rest of it. I'm going to loop it underneath here. You don't have to do it in every single one. I'm just going to do a couple. Just find one and then just go underneath it. If I can find it. All right. And then I'm going to tie it. Well, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep going and just put it underneath it. So, that way. Okay. All right, so this is it. This is what it looks like. It's all fuzzy. You see that really good? So now it has like a fuzzy ring. All right. So now that I have that one done that way, well, I'm going to do the bunny ears the same way, but I'm going to do the ring first, and then we'll do the ears. I bought 2 of these things right here because I didn't know how much I didn't know how much I would actually need, so that's why I bought 2. Plus, I had a thing where it was buy one, get one 50% off. So that's how come I got this yarn. So that's why I said I got it on, on sale. And the ribbon was actually on sale when I got it too. So I only spent, for all the materials for this wreath, I only spent $20. So it's almost like the same price we did for our Christmas wreaths. I spent 20 bucks on it. So it's a $20 wreath. And like I said, I have never tried to do a bunny before. I've seen a lot of people do them, and I've always wanted to try one. I just had never done it before. So I figured I would try it out and video it, put it on the channel, because I figured somebody else would enjoy it since everybody liked when me and Billy done the Christmas wreaths. This one, I think Billy would probably get irritated having to wrap yarn over and over and over again. I think he would get frustrated, so he would probably do a bunny a totally different way. So, yeah. That's funny though, thinking about it, because like I said, I think he would try to, he would probably try to wrap it a totally different way, or he'd probably not use yarn, wouldn't use yarn. He'd probably use something totally different. But I decided to do yarn. And like I said, this is a trial and error. I've never done this before. Just like we didn't, we had never done the Christmas wreath before. well, the challenge part. So, like I said, it's just something fun to do. All right, so now that is done. So now you have, that's what it looks gonna look like right there. Now we gotta do the ears. I don't want to attach this yet because, like I said, when I attach it, I'm gonna attach it with one zip tie, and I'm gonna attach it through here, and then I'll have to zip tie it and all that stuff. But I don't want to do it until after I finish doing these. So I'm going to finish this first. All right. Now we're going to do the ears. All right. The ears, I'm about to play with for a minute because I'm about to see how I want to do it. Because I think I can do them this way. Like this. So that's going to be how they're going to be, look like that. So I'll have to tie it. So let me cut some more because this is not enough right here. This little amount right there. So we're going to go ahead and put some, take it apart. Let's see if this is enough. All right. I'll put that over there. This is over here. All right. Now let's see how I can tie this. See if y'all can see that. I'm gonna tie it to one side. All right, now I'm going to take this and put it underneath here too. I know y'all are having a hard time seeing probably around my hands. So I'm going to try to do it where y'all can see it. Okay, now. All right, so I'm going to wrap it around here like this. I'm gonna do it really, really tight. All right, when you get to the top, instead of going sideways like this, you're gonna go in it like this and around it to do the top, like this. Okay, now. And then if you wanted to, you could go around it like this. And then that way you can tie it in the back. All right, so that's one ear done right there. And like I said, if you got pieces that are coming undone, like I said, you just put them, you stick them underneath there, or you can hot glue them, or whatever else. But that's right there. All right. And I can straighten that up a little bit, like I said. All right, so that's one ear done. So I'm gonna do the other ear, and then I'll come back so we can do the inside of it with the pink, whatever we decide we're gonna do. So I'll be back after I get through doing this one. Okay, I am finished doing the ears all like this. Now, I tried playing around with this because I was trying to do, because I want to do pink inside here. And this isn't going to work because it's hard, and plus it's so thin. It's hard to intertwine it. So I thought about doing this and having it, you know, where it goes down and back and everything. But I think it's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to use this, I believe. But I have the two-tone ribbon. So is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a piece of paper. I'm going to draw an ear, and I'm going to cut it out. And then I'm going to use the ribbon and use it to make an ear. And then I'm going to outline it with this when I do the ear. And I'm going to hot glue it. So I got the hot glue gun over here heating up. So we're going to try it that way. So let me go ahead and draw an ear to where the shape I want it. And then I will show you after I get through drawing it, and I'll cut it out, and we'll start trying to play around and see how we're going to do this. All right, let's see. This one's a little bit bigger. Let's see what this one looks like. All right, I'm probably going to use this one since it's a little bit bigger. All right, and is what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace on here. And since I'm doing this, redoing this, I am going to redo the other one I have over here. I'm going to redo this one. So now is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this one out. Okay, so now I have this. So it's gonna look like that. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut another ribbon. I'm gonna do the same thing. Do it in the middle. And I'm going to use this, and I'm going to do it in the middle right there. So I'm going to hot glue again. All right, we have hot glue. I'm going to stick this on it. And trace it. So now it's traced. Do the same thing I did with that one. I'm going to cut it out. Alright, so now we got this one done. Get that out of the way. Alright, so we're going to have these on here like this. Little ears. Like I said, you can play with these. You can also use felt and cut out felt. I didn't have felt, so this is why I'm using this. So is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to hot glue the ears down to the other ears. Alright, now that ear's on there, I'll put this ear on. Alright, so now we have ears on there. Ooh. So now is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these and I'm going to cut and then I'm going to glue them down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the same ear that I used so I can measure. And I'm actually going to put it on top of it and not really. Right, so there's that. And then I'm going to measure. Like so. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna look like that in a way. Like I said, you can do it. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could use this and you could actually fill it in all the way after you do that. If I wanted to, I honestly could just fill this in and glue strips so that way it would make, and I might still do that. It just depends on how I like it. Because like I said, so one thing about when you're doing wreaths and stuff, you kind of play with it in a way and see how you like it and how you want to do it. So, or at least that's how I do it. I know some, especially if it's something you've never done before. So, like I said, I don't know how other people, I mean, there's so many different people that does wreaths different ways. And normally, I wouldn't do it with, you know, normally I've never done wreaths this way. It's always been like with the mesh and stuff. It's normally how I've always done my wreaths. But, alright, that's what it looks like so far. You see? That's what it looks like so far. Okay, we got this one ear done right here. If you can see it. Bring it closer. That's one ear. So now we're going to do this ear. And I went ahead and cut these out. So we're going to use the hot glue. And hot glue them down. My rabbit is not going to have any eyes or anything like that. It's just going to be just this right here. And then I'm going to put a ribbon, I'm going to put a bow in the middle. So first I'm going to go ahead and attach these two together. And I'm going to use the ties, zip ties. So I'm going to turn it over, turn this over. You can tell I don't work with zip ties very often. I used to see Billy do these things all the time, but I never really done them myself. All right. So now we have that on there. So now we have it all zip tied together, as you can see. So now I'm going to get this ribbon right here. I'm going to go around it first, like this. And I'm going to glue it down So that way it will be glued right there. Now, let's see if I can do a bow. It's been forever since I've done a bow. What the heck? Alright, now we're going to fluff it away. I'm going to wrap this around several times so that way it'll be around the tie. All right, so now I'm going to hot glue it down. And you can just fluff it up. This I'm gonna do like this, because then that way I can cut it underneath it. So it'll be like that, and then you can cut it. Just got to figure out if I want it on the side or if I want it in the middle. Making dough. All right, and then we're gonna put the bow on there. Right there. Okay. So let me show you up close. So far. That's it right there. Okay, everybody, there is the finished product, the Easter Bunny. As you can see, I have to wait and get me a hanger to put on the front door. But there it is. I think I did a good job considering being the first time. Alrighty, so make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and thank you for watching me do a bunny wreath. Bye.